This is the second video of the Aoshima Kawasaki Ki-61-I build, and if anybody tells you otherwise, they're lying to you. So you just say, hey, you lying, dishonest piece of crap. I do not appreciate your deception, your filthy lies, and other stuff like that. Bit of a mishap with the instructions. See if I can pop this off. Hopefully. It's been super glued. Just found out that I found the actual part, so I don't need this scratch thing that I built here. This actually, the instructions made an error. Called for a different part that apparently you use on the another version of the Kawasaki. There it goes flying off. I'll probably step on it later. Alright, great. That means I can try to reopen this up a bit. Yeah, it's not too dirty, I guess. I think once the part goes in place, it'll probably clean up a bit. Just remove some of the excess here. I probably won't even notice the mess. So yeah, this is a Hien buddy build, I guess, with Event Horizon models and RebelsAtCloudNine. Alright. Well, that kind of sucks, but whatever. Let's just fill it up here. Let's kind of do a dry fit if I can. Oh, no, I can't. Wait, yes, maybe I can. Okay. And I'm not going to use the crappy glue. Instead, I am going to use the more better glue.
More better!
Oh, shoot, as it goes flying. Crap. Don't do this to me, my friend. Alright. Now, let's get Mr. Cement SP. Alright, let's put this into place. So, yeah, a bit of a problem with the instructions, right? Guess that happens. Improperly labeled parts. This goes here, pal. It totally goes right there. Okay. And alright. I'm gonna have to open this up more. I guess it got filled up with super glue or something. This has to be modified. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, come on. Open up. I wish I had a... Maybe I can use this. It's really not looking nice here. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's try this now. Then it goes flying again. Just my luck. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, I see a problem here. A bit of a seam line going right here. Seam lines are not good. See if I can whittle it away with my knife. Because the seam line's going to prevent it from fitting inside the slot properly. Alright, I guess that did it. After all this better not just fall off. Because that would suck. Alright, let's get it started here, I guess. Put this down here. There. Okay. Alright, I suppose that's good. I suppose. Alright, done. Alright, so let's move on. Now these parts go inside the engine, and apparently the Tamiya version of this kit does not come with any engine detail. You only get that with the Aoshima kit. So, this is part A6. There we go. Right now, this is just going to fit down onto here somehow. Okay, you got this little locator detail here. Okay, that seems to be how it's supposed to go. See that? There. Now let's go ahead and use this again. There. Alright. And the engine part, which is... Wait, where'd the engine go? It's around here somewhere. It's just gonna fit right in the middle there somehow. Right here's the engine. It's gonna get sandwiched in here when the time comes to install this. So let me do the other side. And I'm sure you will let me. Because if we don't, I'm just gonna say, hey, just get out of here, you crappy person. And you're not even good because you're bad. We're going to do the same for this part here, this side. Now that is in place, easily enough. Excellent. Okay. Well, I think there's nothing more I can do. I just need to start priming and painting. So I got these other little cockpit parts here, these little fiddly parts, all stuck to the chopsticks here. And I'll let that hold on to it while it's being painted. There we go. And this is going to go onto a toothpick, and I'm going to paint the engine that way. Okay, so doing the engine, going to do Mr. Color Silver, number 8. Doing the inside here. And then here we go. Well, I took this kit with me on vacation when we went to go stay at the in-laws' place. And I have a little hobby table set up there with a few supplies and such. And I videoed progress on this kit. However, I had a bit of a problem, and I don't like problems, but I had a problem with the SD card. I was in the middle of copying the stuff to my portable hard drive off of my SD card, and it just wiped everything out. So the progress that I had made on here disappeared. It went goodbye. I went over and over again. I blew out the SD card slot to make sure there was, a lot of times that'll help, and then all of a sudden the SD card's readable again. However, that was not the case this time around. I had to just reformat the SD card, and I ran the recovery tool, and it recovered some other videos, some stuff that I had already deleted off there, unfortunately, but the stuff that I really cared about, no luck. There was like one part of me painting the pilot, and that didn't really, it was just without context. It was a useless video, so I went ahead and deleted it. Well, I'm going to give you a recap on what you have missed here. So let me zoom in here. What I have done is more or less completed the interior of the cockpit here. So, the cockpit was, I think I'd already showed this in a previous though. It was this yellow, sandy brown, or whatever it is. Yeah, desert yellow, I think, XF59. So I did the sidewalls, and I brushed it a bit with Mr. Weathering Color Brown. Ground brown. That's what I used here. So that was on the side here. Now, as for this, it's going to be pretty much no point really in even doing it, but I did it anyways. I used some panel line accent color, and I think I want to get like a little marble and put a little bearing in there, so I can mix it up more easily every time. Anyhow, I'll show you here. This is just what I had done. Just did a wash, really. And I'm pretty sure all of this is going to be invisible anyways. So, whatever. But who knows, maybe this might get corrupted and all this footage might be erased too. I don't know. I did reformat it at least a couple of times. Maybe there's a bad sector on it. I don't know. I've been using this same, I think it's like a 8 or 16 gig SD card that I've been using this whole time, over and over again. So yeah, that's what I use, and it's not the high capacity SD card. I think that those are a lot more finicky. Those I have not had much luck with those. Those seem to lose their formatting a lot more than the regular standard old ones, and that's unfortunate because, yeah. I don't like having to buy another one, So anyhow, let me just move on here. And oops, don't get that on there. Maybe I should put a little post-it note or something. I can protect the. I don't have my post-it notes, so I'll just tear out a sheet of my memo paper here. Put that on there. Alright, so I'm gonna set that aside and dry it here, and move on to the cockpit. Now, the cockpit instructions, painting instructions for the Aoshima instructions are really basic. They're pretty inadequate, really. What I did was I looked up the Tamiya instructions, followed that. Like, for example, like each of these little livers have like a different color. Like one is like a chrome silver, one is black, one's yellow, one is blue, one's red. I did all those as per the Tamiya instructions. That's something I do need to do, actually, is paint this back cushion. Maybe I can do that now. Coming along here, this is like semi-gloss black down here. Got a little button here. That was black. And since there are no decals available with the kit that are for the oh shoot, sorry, I've had a really long weekend, I guess. The instrumentation, what I did was I put some of this micro crystal clear onto the dials and let them dry, but in the end it's really not even really visible anyway, so whatever. So yeah, actually, let's look at the instructions for the seat. The seat, it says, is supposed to be number 41, or XF64. Do I have XF64 out with me right now? I do not see it. That's 65. Where is 64? That's 63. Oh, here's 64. That's red-brown. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and paint that. And I think it's pretty much painted. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so apparently that it's the same color as this, which is like, I don't know, probably like a head cushion or something or other. Let's paint this on. You know, I'm gonna get a longer brush. Longer bristles. A brush with longer bristles. Gosh. So I've been on vacation for like, this is my 10th day. I have to go back to work tomorrow, but I need a vacation from my vacation, I guess. So it's been one heck of a past month with my wife getting hit by a car and all that. It's been rather difficult, not only for her but for me as well. She's lost her sense of smell from the concussion, which affects her ability to taste anything, and which severely limits her ability to really properly enjoy life, you know? Like, she can't cook anything without really knowing if it tastes good or not. And for me, just experiencing some delicious food is just not the same, because she can't really enjoy it with me. It's kind of sad. Alright, so this is red brown. Okay. And so, moving on, I'm going to show you the little guy here. Isn't he great? Now, for his face, I use Delta Ceramcoat Spice Tan, and I've called that Japanese skin tone because this looks very, very much like Japanese skin tone. That was his face. His body, his uniform is, let me find the PC-43, was wood brown. So, his uniform is wood brown, but you'll see here it says gloss. So, because of that, I mixed in some flat base to flatten it out. Okay, now his gloves were red-brown, which was this color here. His cap and his gloves, those are red-brown. His belts, his straps and such, it called for green. Now, I don't have the Hobby Aqueous green, which is number 6. So instead, but I do have Accretion green. And because this is also, it's gloss, I flattened it out with Accretion flat base. And so that way it is not shiny anymore. Got his little buckles in there on his straps. I just got those with, I think it was chrome silver X11. And what else was there? I think that was it for his for the painting here. So in the back, actually, it calls for, actually, I haven't done this yet. It's on the back, which means that it's probably not even going to be visible, I guess. Now, I do have to do his white. That's just the white primer you see there. Maybe I'll paint it with flat white. But it's calling for Mr. Hobby, sorry, Mr. Color 128, and I'm not even sure if I have that. It's going to be lacquer. And let me see if I can find that in my bottles here. I've got so much stuff. Hold on a second. All right. After some investigation, it's a bit of a like a sandy, like a grayish green or whatever. The color I see on the web is kind of similar to this sandy yellow. So, and if it's not accurate, I don't care, because his back is going to be up against the seat of the plane anyways. So I don't care. Neither should you. Actually, I probably don't even have to paint this part, because it's not even going to be visible, I don't think. But tee-hee-hee, he'll do it anyways. So anyhow, yeah, it was just kind of irritating that my SD card went kaput. I don't know if it was the USB connection maybe was bad. I don't know. I don't know. Because I was using my mom-in-law's laptop, because my laptop is totally gone. It is kaput. That's a German word, I think. Kaput? Das ist kaput? I wouldn't know. And my mom and dad were like, yeah, we're German. And I'm like, can't even say a single word in German. A single sentence at least. It's kind of silly. I guess Americans are kind of like that. Kind of latch on to their ancestry, wherever they may come from, I guess. In the end, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay. Got a little bit on the strap there. But again, don't think I need to really care. It's gonna get covered up anyways. Alright, so flat white is what I need to paint his shirt underneath there. I'm gonna do that next. Alright, let's paint this guy white. His shirt and such. You know, I need to get something to hold him in place. 'Cause I'm not going to use my fingers to do that. There we go. I'm just using Tamiya flat white acrylic. Okay. I suppose that's good. Nice. I had already given this guy like a bit of a wash with the brown stuff, the weathering. So, I'm not going to do it again, but alright, there is the little guy. He looks happy. Alright, I'm going to let that dry. And I noticed something I can do with the build on the wings. Where are those parts there? Hold on. Okay, C22 and C23. Let me get the C runner. There's C. 22. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I'm going to zoom out. C22 this is the C runner, and this is C22. Alright, oh, look at that. Looks like it's kind of undergated. That's nice. Alright, let's clip this guy off here. I think these are the wing-mounted guns, it looks like. Okay, let's cut this more closely. There we go. Cut that there. Cut that there. Okay. I need my tweezers. Pincets, what do you want to call them? Now there is a hole which I believe goes on the bottom. Nope, it goes on the top. Okay, so yeah, looking at the instructions there, that definitely makes sense. That goes there. It's a rather snug fit too, actually. I don't think it even really needs glue, but I'll do it anyways. Very snug. There we go. Okay. Oh crap. Let's move that back into position there. Okay. Great. Okay. Let's do the other one. Now there's another part of this wing here, that's going to be clear plastic. It looks like there's a lamp or something that goes there. Okay. Alright, so again, the hole goes on the top of the wing. This one is not so tight. Maybe I didn't get rid of all the gate off the other one, maybe. Maybe that's why it's a little bit tighter. I don't know. Some plastic that's interfering. But, okay. Let's do a little bit more glue here. Swanky. Alright, we're done. I'm going to get some turpenoid here. I'm actually out of enamel thinner. I'm going to use some turpenoid. I should probably do the same thing, I think. Let's just wipe this down. There. Okay. Alright, that looks nice. And just knock off some of the stuff around here. There. Okay, cool. So it's just a little bit filthy. Not too bad. There. Again, this is probably going to be just kind of probably totally disappear once I have this assembled, but this is good to go apparently. So, according to the instructions, this fits into here like yeah, I'm not sure how it fits actually. This is going to have to go into two different... Oh, okay, it goes like that. It goes like that. Okay, so there's like these two little nubs here, and one goes in there and then the other goes into the far one, and yeah, there's like one in the front and then one in the back, the one on top, and it's just gonna have to go in here somehow like that. No, wait a minute. Oh, I got it on backwards. Got it on backwards. This goes into here, and that one goes into here. There, that's how it works. That's how it works. Okay. Alright. Let's try, even though this is a painted surface, I'm going to use the heavy cement. None of that lemon smelling crap that doesn't hardly work. But this stuff here. Okay. Gotta set that down there aside like that. Now the pilot, ready to go. There he is. Weird enough, Aoshima didn't seem to design a pilot that fits into the cockpit properly, apparently. It's, I don't know what the hell is going on with this guy, but he does not fit. He does not have his... Oh, see, look at that. It totally just smushed the the brakes, but whatever, huh? This is like kind of hitting here. Why doesn't he fit in here? Should I put him in afterwards? I don't know. But there's that headrest thing. It's supposed to be fitting in there too. So, jeez. Now, looking at the instructions, that looks like it's supposed to just go like sitting straight down, but his head doesn't fit in there. That is so weird. Maybe I'll just try putting him in there later, I guess. I gotta put a piece right there, which is that's what this is here. So maybe I'll have to put this guy in last, perhaps. Oh, hey, look, it's kind of holding there. All right. Okay, now, Mr. Weather in Color. I think I did that on the sidewalls of the cockpit, but not the rest of it. Let me go over that again. Hold on, let me get this set up. Okay, let's give this a shot here. Oh, look at that. Some nice detail there. Look at that. Gonna brush it on the floor there. Oh, looks pretty cool. Oh, maybe I can get it from in here. Not that it's even going to be visible, but you know, whatever. Okay. That doesn't take much, I suppose. But there we have it. Okay, cool. Now let's see how this is. Oh, that is solid now. That is fantastic. That is great. I am now ready to proceed here. Let's get the halves on here. Alright. There. Okay, so this is going to fit together like so. And then I believe this has to, well, I think that should have been silver. I don't know. The instructions say no clue about what color that's supposed to be. So I just guessed it was supposed to be black because I don't know, man. And the Tamiya kit has no information on that because it doesn't have any engine detail. This is cool because if you want to make a diorama, you could do that with this kit. But maybe I want to put that in last, perhaps. Okay, so okay, put some glue here, all along here, there. There. Oh. Let's get some glue here as well. Okay. And here we are. Beautiful. Hopefully. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use the extra thin stuff here along the bottom here. There. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. That's shaped a little bit better. Okay, great. Maybe I can put this one on this one here. Okay. Yep. Okay, that seems to hold. Now, let's take a look at how this is supposed to fit. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'd have to do it from behind, or stick it up through the hole or something. Dang it. Frickin' dang it, man. I guess that might be the best way to do it. Instructions give no help at all. Okay. Oh, jeez. Let's... Okay. Oh, no. It's crooked. That seems to have done it. Let's take a look here. Oh! Jeez. Just get in there. Nope. Shoot. This is kind of like rocking back and forth here. Oh my gosh. Could you even not even... Alright. Gosh darn it. Get in there. Okay. Let's look at it from the top. Hold it from the bottom. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. Nope, and then it falls right down. Jeez. Oh, God, give me patience with this. That would be it. Alright. Got it. Zap it. Zap it, zap it. There we go. I want you to get glued too. Oops. Wrong one. There we go. And now it's fallen down again. For the love of crap. Could you just not piss me off? Okay, that's it. Alright, I'm just gonna hold it. Just gonna hold it. Oh, I managed to get the little guy in there. But actually, I like the detail that's in there. It looks better without the guy in there. So I'm gonna leave him out. I don't know. I spent so much time painting all the little intricate details in there, and when you put the guy in here, you can barely see any detail whatsoever. So I think I might just not include the pilot. So Bill, if you're watching, so sorry to disappoint you. I know you like pilots, but oh well. Alright, now the wings are in place. Let's glue these. Okay. Bit of a gap here, unfortunately. Might have to do some seam filling. Oh, here we go. Get some glue in there. Some glue in there too. Okay. See, I don't... Alright, I need to get the engine cover on there. And that is part number A5. Alright, where's A5? Oh, that's right, I already took it off the runner. And as I figured, yeah, all this engine detail is now gone. But you know what? Every single one of these kits has this option, so if you get the Aoshima version, that's the one you want to do if you want to make a nice diorama with engine, the engine detail exposed and such. There we go. Now that's in place. That is in place now. Great news. Okay. I think... Oh, that's right. Something else that I took care of off camera was I put this the headrest thing into position here. Oops, it's kind of fallen off. Maybe I need to make sure that gets glued properly there. Okay. Okay, leave that alone. Okay, already got those things on there. The glass for that, the light or whatever, that needs to go on later, much later. And A13 is the part that goes on here, on the front here. Let me find that. Nope, nope, this is C. Alright, this is A. This is the part right here. A13. Oh hey, undergate. I do appreciate that. Clip these off. Very nice. Okay. And, yep, all of that is now completely obscured, unfortunately. Oh well, all that worked for nothing, I guess, huh? Yeah. Oh well. There. Just get plenty of glue. Get some glue on here as well. Very nice. Great, okay. Landing gears and crap like that can go later. So really, I am not really concerned about that. Now there's another part that goes on top of that, but it's going to be the propeller color, and I believe that's what this is here. This is number A15. Yep, and also the nose cone. And the propeller, those are all going to be the propeller color. So, yeah, that's what all these are. So that's going to have to come later. For now, what I can do is prime this guy. And yeah, then I'll be ready to do the cockpit, all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm sorry, the canopy as well. So, make sure this is all in place. Great. Alright, I'm going to end the video here. It's probably at least about 20 minutes or more by now. So, yeah, even with the footage that's missing. By the way, this is a clear piece here, and this is something you missed. These little parts on the top here, these are clear, and everything else I had to paint that as a semi-gloss black. Oh, and this is the brown, the cockpit color, I guess. But at least as far as the Tommy instructions go, seems like it's missing something here though. Like there has to be something here, some missing detail or something. It's just empty here. And I've looked at the instructions a lot. And there's nothing there. So, unfortunately, yeah, it just seems like there's supposed to be something there instead of this empty hole here. Anyhow, I guess that's it. So, yeah, unfortunately, my little friend here, maybe I could just have him sitting on the wing going, hey, look at me, wee. I don't know. Well, there is one last step I could do, and it would be taking care of the horizontal stabilizers. Get some glue on this part here. There we go. Okay. And this as well. Oops, kind of splorched out a little bit, but I can take care of that easily enough. Alright. I just need to make sure this is lined up in the back. And just go let it dry. So, alright, as always, live long and prosper. May the force be with you. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Goodbye, guys.
이리히 거담 야시망아타